Hi. Hey, in this video, we're going to take a look at the money matrix. It's another binary option pop-up that you see coming out all the time. And in this review, I am going to show you a lot of red flags that I found as I started looking at this program. And I want to tell you the truth here. I was not looking at it in order to do it. I was looking at it in order to show you all the red flags and to encourage you not to do it. I hate seeing people get screwed on this stuff. I was in penny options, and that's a lot of hard work. That's a lot of stress, and you're not going to be able to do stuff like trade online like this is eventually going to want you to do on autopilot. And that's what they're promoting here, is to do it with their algorithmic system that allows you to just pick and go to the beach and let it run all day and you make millions of dollars. Primarily, that's what they do. And I'm also going to show you an alternative to change your lifestyle, which apparently you're interested in doing if you're looking at stuff like this to make enough funds to be able to live comfortably or extravagantly, whatever you choose. And the first guy that pops up in this video, though, is this Gary Stiles, and that is apparently the creator of this thing. And he actually is pictured here, but that's not him, and I'll show you why. I did a screenshot of that picture on Google Image, and this is what came up. And he was actually featured, let me move me out of the way. He was featured in a story at the Poughkeepsie, whatever, however that's pronounced, journal. And what it tells us is that, first of all, his name was not Stiles, it's John Oliveira, and he was born well, he's only 27 years old. When he was 20, he became an investment broker, but what he did ultimately, he became a licensed real estate broker, and he is, of course, that's first red flag. So that is not who is supposedly operating this program. And I stopped and I forwarded and went forward and stopped at this guy here, as he's the first guy that gives a testimonial about how much money he's made and how successful he is and how thankful he is to Stiles to put the program out on the market. And I want to show you him here. Same guy, same background, all that stuff. And actually, he's an actor on Fiverr.com. You can look up Fiverr.com. And for $5, he'll do a believable testimonial, a realistic here, he says. And that's his real name. And he is an actor, as I said. So there's two other people that give testimonials. Let's see, this guy is one of them, and I know he's an actor. I found him on Fiverr before, and there's some gal that I didn't find, but no matter. We got enough red flags just right out the gate here. And the reason I showed you this primarily is this Mark Stevens, who is promoting this on YouTube. You can click on YouTube at any time here, and you watch it, and you wouldn't have to sit through the whole thing. You can just see what you want and get what you want out of it. At any rate, the reason I did that was to show you this thing, this Mark Stevens, who is supposed to be he is promoting it, or somebody's promoting it, and he actually is a screenshot of this guy here, which is somewhere in this thing. It's not who he appears to be or claims to be. Here he is again. And it's just a quote type thing. So it's a screenshot that they got off of Google and just used it to make a phony site for YouTube. If you click on that, you'll find that there's nothing there. They're going to be promoting other stuff, actually, this Mark Stevens. And if you look in his channel, there's nothing there. You look in his about page, nothing there. It's all phony. There's another red flag. So what I'm getting at is that, you know, again, these things pop up all the time. I think they're going to just take your money. I strongly suggest you don't get into them. Look at them all. It's just insane. This is just for December alone. And what they claim is that you're going to, this here is in 3 months, you're going to make 412 plus $1,000 in 3 months. I just can't swallow that. If people were making that kind of money, the media would be all over it, and we'd all know about it, and we'd all be making that kind of money. And these guys wouldn't even be out there. They are likely with a broker. I'm not sure who the broker is because, again, I didn't feel the need to go any further because of all the red flags. The brokers are typically in this type of program unregulated. And that being said, I went to a scam broker to show you what this scambroker.com will show you. And what they're asking here, are all binary option brokers a scam? It really depends on a specific broker. And they investigate all these guys, all the brokers out there, to see if they're monitored, licensed, or regulated with the CySec and Cyprus. And the United Kingdom, they have these guys and these guys. USA is FCTC. All these are regulators, and if they're not licensed with them, there's no control. They could take your money and you try to get it back. It's not likely you're ever going to see it again. And when they launched this one, it shows here that there's a $250 CPA to whoever gets you signed up. That's how much they make, and they are just people out there promoting this thing to make the money. It is Matrix Money is amazingly well converting campaign designed especially for binary option traffic, and you join up and they're going to make their 250. I'm not sure where that comes from. Well, you can guess where it comes from, actually. So there's 5 things, actually, if you don't know how to trade online. First of all, if you do know how to trade online, an automatic program isn't going to do it for you. And you need 5 things in order to trade successfully online. Number 1 is a mentor. Get somebody out there that knows what they're doing and be prepared to pay them, because they're teaching you and they're going to expect to get paid for it. And they're going to teach you how to do a strategy, and that's what a mentor is all about, to teach you how to do it correctly. They've been at it for years and years, and they trade. Currently, most of them trade online too, but they don't do this stuff. And they're going to also show you what indicators you need to watch for, indicators that are used to take a look at what stocks are doing what and try to forecast what's going to happen in the future based on history. And the indicators are things like stochastics and Bangovans and candlesticks and the like. And if you don't know what those things are, don't go anywhere near this place. And some of the brokers that are regulated may have some tutorials to teach you some of this stuff, but there's a lot to learn. There's a big learning curve in anything that you want to do. There's no such thing as a get rich quick type thing like these people promote. Another thing you need to have is understanding of how the markets work, and that's what some of the tutorials would be, what the mentor would try to get you to learn and find it out on the internet. You can try to learn that way and study them, and a lot of studying it would be too. You got to understand how that trading is done, and then understanding what affects the markets and in the world, any world events, catastrophic entities that happen, tidal waves, tsunamis, earthquakes, volcanoes going off, political actions around the world, anything. Even in the USA, all the political stuff going on with the upcoming presidential election, that will also have an effect on the market. And doing it on autopilot, just please don't get involved in that stuff. It's just, and you, again, unregulated brokers, you have no idea where that money's going. It's going to go out of the United States, and you may never see it again. And I'm not guaranteeing that this one is like that, but with all the red flags, why would they need actors to give false testimony? Why wouldn't they have real people that are showing you what they're at? Those site that they have on YouTube, that Mark Stevens is not real. I mentioned the alternative way of building your lifestyle. I have that, and I have a link down in the comments section, along with links to all the broker, scambroker.com, and to the CFTC and the CySec broker, the broker site check them out. And if you want to go through this, you can go onto this and hit YouTube, and you'll see it on YouTube again. You can go back and forth. And this thing, you can only stop. You can't go back. And check out my link for my marketing alternative. The lifestyle that you may want could be there. Again, there's work in it. You're going to have to expect it. No matter what you're going to do, you're going to have to learn something. However, you put your name and email in, and I will be the one to get a hold of you. I'll work directly with you and show you the ins and outs and show you the tutorials, the fantastic tutorials we have to get you started. And there is a trial thing that you can sign up for. If you find that it's not for you, right for you, you can get your money back within a certain amount of time, a couple of weeks. And by then we'll have an idea whether it's good for you or not. Again, I'd be in total contact with you and walk you through it. So click the link below on my alternative for building your lifestyle. Please stay away from this stuff. And if there's any comments that you see that might be generated from these guys, you can again look at their YouTube channel and you'll find that there's nothing there. They're not real. Well, they're real, but they're just trying to drag you in even further, trying to get your money. So with that, have a great day, evening, night, whatever it is in your world, and talk soon. Thanks.